Welcome to Invictus Porsche. My name is Bashir Zahir. We've got a Porsche 718 GTS. This is not your 2.5 litre turbocharged GTS, the 718 that was introduced in 2016. This, as a matter of fact, is the most recent 718 Porsche GTS with a 4 litre naturally aspirated engine. And there you go. Ever since they came out, I've been very fascinated by getting one of these in our stock and just seeing what it's like to drive, what it's like to sit inside, and what are the kind of key differences between a 2.5 litre turbocharged versus one that is a 4 litre naturally aspirated. Well, the 4 litre naturally aspirated has sold it to me, because for as long as I've known Porsches, they've been naturally aspirated. I'm not taking anything away from them being turbocharged, but when you've got an engine like a 4 litre naturally aspirated, especially the fact that it's the exact same engine that we find in the Porsche 718 GT4 in a GTS, I think this is a recipe for success. Why don't we just get behind the wheel, drive it, tell you a little bit about the specification, what it's like to drive, what it's like to just from an overall look, feel, design, aesthetic point of view, and we'll come back and talk to you a little bit more about the rest of the aesthetic features. Now, just being on the inside of the Porsche 718 GTS, this 4 litre naturally aspirated engine, other than the similarity of it having the same engine as the 718 GT4, the inside of it practically looks identical to what you would find in the GT4, and the overall look and feel of the responsiveness that you also get from the clutch and from the gear selector is practically identical. And first we're just going to drive it just for a little while without switching on the Porsche Sports exhaust, or putting it into Sport Plus, just to get a nice feeling for what it's like. The gears are incredibly responsive, very easy to change, and very precise. Let's switch on the sports mode, and that's by turning this dial here. And the auto blip, just reminds me of the GT4. The manual transmission combined with the auto blip just gives it a very engaging feel to what it's like to drive, and it just enhances the overall driving characteristics of what you feel here being in the driver's seat is like. And now just the fact that this is a 6-speed manual transmission and not what you normally find in the 718 GTS with a 2.5 litre twin turbocharged engines PDK. This ultimately, for me, is the sweet spot of owning a Porsche Cayman. And in some ways, I think this is probably the best Porsche Cayman that has ever come out of Stuttgart. And this is exhilarating. 4 litre naturally aspirated flat 6 boxer engine. This produces just under 400 brake horsepower, 420 Newton meters of torque, and then up to 62 miles per hour possible in 4.5 seconds. And the top speed is, from memory, it's about 182 miles per hour. On the braking side of things, it's another aspect of it which has been massively improved. And of course, over the years, starting at the Porsche 911, the 991.1 Carrera S, and the Porsche 981S, this is when they actually moved into the electronically assisted steering wheels. But you still have to engage and put effort into driving one of these. But the 718 GTS is absolutely ideal for somebody that doesn't want the show of the Porsche 718 GT4. I mean, this is one of those cars with just under 5,000 miles. You could drive this regularly, daily, every single day. With a sound like this, that you can rev up all the way to 9,000 RPM. And that to me describes what the Porsche brand is all about. In terms of the specification, this is, as you can see, clearly finished in this incredible Guards red color, and I think this is a stunning color. It represents Porsche's heritage, and at the same time, this is a color that something around the line of 60 to 70% of people choosing for their Porsche 911s in the 70s and in the 80s. Now, it's also complemented with the 20-inch RS Spider alloys, and in terms of the front of the vehicle, in terms of the headlights, it's got the Porsche PDLS headlights, so they're great in terms of just driving, viewing, seeing. And here at the front, you've got the slightly aggressive front bumper with the sport design package for the front lip here and the side door mirrors. Now, what is also really eye-catching on this is just this decals, that you know, the sort of matte black and gold decal that goes through the Porsche badge all the way to the back of the vehicle. And here on the side of the doors, you've got the GTS 4 litre written on it. This was done, I believe, by the Porsche equipment department, as far as the current owner can tell me. And on the back, that rear spoiler there, the retractable spoiler, and just the diffuser at the back being a lot more aggressive. But it's just that contrast that you find between the red and the black. I think it looks really phenomenal. And then of course the sports exhaust system, the back of it has got the black sports tailpipe, so that's an optional. And as well as the side door mirrors being electrically adjustable, they're also a big optional. Let me just welcome you onto the inside of this vehicle. You see the GTS Cayman plaque there on the side door sills, and the seats are the combination of Alcantara and leather with the Guards red stitching, the Guards red seat belts. The Alcantara GT Sport steering wheel has the Chrono Sport Plus package, sports exhaust, also is the carbon fiber package. This gear selector is finished in Alcantara, and you find quite a bit of carbon, not just on the doors, but also where the cup holder areas are, and that is area is also finished in Alcantara. It's got the extended leather package, and you've got the red Guards stitching. I mean, this is an incredible amount of spec, and I hope I've covered practically what you needed to know on this. This is very low owners. I think it's either one owner from new or two owners from new, and it's just had its first service. So if you are looking for a Porsche 718 GTS with a 4-litre engine, this is it. And I think this is everything I would want in the spec of my 718 GTS with a 4-litre engine. Thank you for watching the video. So don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and comment if you think we did well, and comment if you think we could do better.